China is no longer concerned about maintaining the charade of neutrality in this war. This sudden and dramatic change of tone by Beijing was unnerving to the EU officials. Wang's reported comments suggest that Russia's war in Ukraine may serve China's strategic needs as the US's focus has deviated away from Beijing's mounting preparation to launch its own possible invasion into Taiwan. China's support for Russia's war efforts. Notwithstanding China's professed claims of neutrality, Beijing has become a critical economic lifeline for Russia, especially after Western sanctions isolated Moscow from global markets. This support has helped Russia sustain its economy and war machine. Bilateral trade between China and Russia reached a record $240 billion in 2023, a 64% jump over 2021 figures before Russia launched its Ukraine invasion in February 2022. China is already Russia's top trading partner. Specific sectors saw a massive jump. For instance, the export of Chinese cars and automobile parts to Russia reached $23 billion in 2023, up from $6 billion in 2022. Last year, former U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken said that about 70% of the machine tools and 90% of the microelectronics Russia imports come from China. These microelectronics are crucial in the manufacturing of missiles, tanks, and aircraft. Beijing also exports more than $300 million worth of dual-use items, those with both commercial and military applications, to Russia every month. According to an analysis of Chinese customs data by the Carnegie Endowment think tank, according to Carnegie Endowment, China supplied 89% of Russia's imports of goods on the G7's high-priority export control list in 2023. Telecommunications equipment and machine tools. According to the Brookings Institution, Chinese companies are likely providing nitrocellulose, a key component in propellants for weapons, as well as other materials such as military optics, drone engines, and satellite technology. Furthermore, as much as 90% of Russia-China trade happens in their own currencies, yuan and rubles, instead of US dollars, reducing Moscow's reliance on Western financial systems. Meanwhile, RUSI, a UK-based think tank, has also warned about the potential use of the Chinese satellite network for intelligence on Ukraine's front line. Notably, in January 2023, the US sanctioned a Chinese company for providing satellite imagery of Ukrainian locations to the Wagner Group. In April 2025, Ukraine also accused China of supplying weapons and gunpowder to Russia, though no direct evidence was provided. All this suggests that, so far, China's aid to Russia has been substantial yet nuanced, focusing on trade relations, dual-use items, high-priority items, and geospatial intelligence while avoiding direct lethal military assistance.